Hey, what's up, everybody? I just want to talk to you guys really quick. I want to clear the air on some stuff. I want to clear the air on some churches, on some pastors, on some things that they're doing because some churches and some pastors are doing, not everyone, but they don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers, or they don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable, and I want to correct it. So I want to take it back to Romans 10. Forgive me, I got my old Bible. I don't got my new Bible. I was heartbroken. But anyways, it's all good. I got Bibles in my car like crazy. But Romans 10, verse 9, it says, if you declare with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God is raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and you are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and is saved. So this right here, if you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and you believe in your heart, you got to believe it. If you don't believe it and you're just saying it, it's not going to work. You really have to believe it. Believe in your heart that God raised Jesus from the dead, you will be saved. And it says, for it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and you are saved. So the reason why I'm having this video is because I feel it is such a need that you have to profess with your mouth. You have to say it out loud. You can't just, okay, well, let me say it in my heart and I'm, just by my head and whatnot. And I went to a church recently. I was invited there, and a friend wanted me to go because I was helping them out with something. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll go. And as I'm there, it was fine. It was great. But at the end, when the pastor asked if anybody wanted to give their life to Christ, raise your hand. Or no, he didn't even ask raise your hand. He just said, just stand there and say this prayer inside. You don't have to say it out loud. He said, but you can say this prayer inside your heart and you will be saved. And immediately I was, I had my head down because we were all praying, and my eye went up like and it's one of those things. I'm like, well, what does the Bible say about this? And it just did not sit right with me, and I knew that's wrong. And so I want to come to you guys, and if you've ever been to a church and you've given your life to Christ, or you thought you gave your life to Christ, and a pastor asked that and they did not say that you profess it with your mouth, then you need to go to Romans 10 verse 9 and say this prayer. You need to say it. You need to declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord. And if you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is with your heart that you believe and you are justified. And it is with your mouth that you are professed and your faith, and you are saved. That is what you have to do, you guys. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in front of everybody. You should be bold for Christ. You shouldn't be ashamed. It shouldn't matter. But right now, if you have not said that prayer, say it. Get alone, get to your word, pray, and say out loud and confess to God and say, Jesus Christ, I hail you as Lord. I believe that you died on the cross for me, and I confess with my mouth that you are God above all God, and I believe that I am saved through you and by your blood. In Jesus' holy name I pray, amen. And you claim that and you say that, okay, you guys? And get away from that church. Just straight up get away from that church. I won't go back to that church. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a nice guy. I love my friend and everything like that, but no. Get away from that church. And warn your friends. That's a conviction of myself. I gotta warn my friend. I'm gonna do that. I haven't even done it. Man, what was me? But I'm gonna do that. Do it, you guys. I love you guys. If you got a pastor that does not do that, there's a different thing when they say come down to the altar and you go into a separate room, because then you do say the sinner's prayer. But if you have never done that, and if you've gone into a separate room and you have not done that and you confess with your mouth, then you need to get up and go and leave. All right, you guys. I love you guys. Go forth, be prosperous, have a blessed day. Get connected, you guys.